A new library is opening this weekend in Texas, but there's one thing you won't find inside of it: books. Not a single one. Janice Shamlian explains.
When you think of a library, maybe this is what comes to mind.
Given the circumstances, I've had to make other arrangements.
But take a look at what could be the library of the future. In San Antonio's Bexar County, they stock more than 10,000 titles.
And then scan your card right under here.
But there's not a hardcover or paperback in sight.
It is more streamlined, and I think it's more user-friendly.
Meet what some are calling the library of the future. Everything from fiction to philosophy can be checked out only as a digital download.
We grew up borrowing. We grew up, and our kids did too, going to the library once a week. So it's just the library of today.
Called the Bibliotech, you don't have to come in. Books can be downloaded from home.
You would say reader apps.
For those who don't own an e-reader, there are 600 of them for loan and 200 preloaded tablets for children. The devices turn off if they're not returned. The transition from paper to Pixels isn't without some growing pains. There are hundreds of titles that aren't available for digital licensing, from some bestsellers to old classics. And yet this is a big money saver. The Bibliotech was built and stocked with ebooks for $2.5 million, a fraction the cost of a traditional library.
We are paying more for ebooks than we would for a hardcover book. But the other side of that is I'm not double stocking, I don't ever lose it, and it'll never wear out on me.
Wolf says he's among those who miss holding a hardback and physically turning a page. And in the digital domain, browsing now looks like this.
I don't know if we'll ever go bookless, but I think this is definitely a portion of the future for libraries.
A library without paper and print, redefining what a library is.
It's pretty exciting.
For today, Janet Shamlian, NBC News, San Antonio.